Antonio. I wanted to send you this quick website audit as promised to just show you where your company is ranking currently, give you some tips on the website, and go over a few specifics about how you can beat your competition online. So the three things we're going to talk about are content, backlinks, and citations. So content is anything on the home page of your site that Google can read. So all the text on the home page, all the text within your images, and whatever your images are saved as. Now, to be considered authority in Google's eyes, you're going to want to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on your home page, and you're going to want it to be stuffed with content that has to do with buyer intent. So for you specifically, you'd be looking at keywords like painter, Fort Worth, Texas, and other phrases along those lines. That way, when anyone types those location-specific searches into Google, your website will pop right up for them. So looking at your website, I really like how you have all of the gallery here with your pictures of different projects that you've worked on, and it's a huge plus always on a homepage to have testimonials. Now, the testimonials don't count towards the word count for content, but people just really love reading about past experiences before, if they're on the fence about giving you a call or not. Sometimes just reading these can really give them the push that they need. So that's always great. I really, really like your logo, and the truck is really nice too. So just had to let you know that. Now, I would say the main thing you'd want to work on here is the content, because it looks like there's not a lot of text. Obviously, we wouldn't have 1,500 words here. So you'd want to try to get up to that 1,500 word mark in order to rank higher in the Google searches. Now, the standard rule of thumb that we tell our clients to use is one keyword phrase for every 100 to 150 words on a page. So if you were to get to 1,500 words, 10 to 12 keyword phrases, spread organically throughout your content would be a good number to strive for here. Now, let's see. I'm going to go to some of your other pages. So I see that you have a testimonials page and a gallery page as well. One other tab that I would recommend here is having a services menu, and then any other, like whatever you offer, interior painting, exterior painting, whatever services you specialize in, I would have those listed as back pages. So if you were to click on, if you were to have that tab services, and then it would have a drop down menu and say interior painting, exterior painting, different things like that. Then those back pages for those services would have a much easier time ranking on Google. So if somebody typed in, interior painting Fort Worth, then that page, that back page could rank, and you could pop up. They could end up on your website, hopefully give you a call, and then convert into a new customer for you. So if you were to add that service menu and then have those pages listed, 500 words is what we strive for content-wise there for each individual service page, and anywhere from 3 to 4 keywords spread organically throughout the content would be good for that. So those are my tips for your website. One other thing that I would recommend too is adding an About Us section, and just give your prospective clients some idea of who they'll be working with if they hire you. If you have a whole team of people, what the team is like, maybe a team photo, or just kind of give a little bit of the history on your company. That way they have a good idea of who they're hiring and who they'll be interacting with, and so it just kind of builds that trust even further than the testimonials do. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk to you about today is backlinks. So the thing with Google is it can kind of be like a popularity contest in a way, because they judge you by how many websites are pointing back at you. Now, very important to remember, not all backlinks are created equal. So what that means is you're going to gain a lot more influence from a backlink that is related to your industry. So, for example, a blog that mentions your company and also talks about home improvement, that would be a good one for you. Or a popular home improvement website that features home services and features you as a painter would be another good backlink. So something that has to do with the services you offer, you're going to have much more influence given to you from that type of backlink versus a backlink from, let's say, your local Domino's Pizza, for example. So a tool I use to measure backlinks is called Ahrefs, and I went ahead and put your website in here. It looks like you have 19 backlinks from 2 websites pointing back at you, and you have a 3 for your organic traffic. So that tells me you have minimal traffic coming into your site per month. So this is 3 website visits in the past 30 days. And then you're ranking for 1 keyword. So let's see, and that's your company name. So you'll really want to strive to add keywords into your content on your page like we talked about. That people wouldn't, because if they're searching white line painting, there's a good chance that they've heard about you, and that's why they're searching for you. But you want to have keywords on your page that draw people to you that may not have otherwise heard of you, such as, the one I said before, painter, Fort Worth, Texas, or something like that. So I went ahead and put in one of your top competitors in the area, Southern Painting, and it looks like they have 172 website visits in the past 30 days, and my guess is that at least some of those converted to new customers for them. So a strategy that we tell our clients to use to get that same kind of influence and power as their competitors is to go in and get the same backlinks as they have and then continue to keep adding more and more, so you'll end up surpassing them while gaining more power to your site, more organic traffic, and of course new customers will go along with that. And then the last thing I want to talk to you about today are citations. So if somebody's looking for a service now, most likely what's going to happen is they're going to type that into Google, so painter Fort Worth, and then they'll see these top businesses in the Google My Business local map pack. And as you can see, here you are right here in the number 2 spot, which is awesome. I'm sure you get website visits from that, or just calls. People, they see you, they click on this and then go ahead and give you a call right off of this. So having a Google My Business ranking in the map pack is really a great spot to be in. Now, what we know is that the second position in the map pack typically gets about 20% of the traffic, and the third position maybe about 10%. The top position, so in this case that would be Southern Painting, they get about 70% of the traffic because, people see these people as the most reputable. They're number 1 for a reason, they think in their head. The reason is because they have the most citations. So I'm sure you've heard about citations, because you're up here in the map pack. But citations are anywhere on the internet where your business name, phone number, and address are listed in different directories like Yellow Pages, Research Giant, just different online directories. And again, what we tell our clients, same type of strategy that we use with backlinks. You go in and whatever directories your competition is being listed in, you list yourself in those exact same directories and then add on a space cushion of, let's say, 20 to 30% more directories than your competition. So over time, what will end up happening is you will end up coming up to the number 1 spot above Southern Painting. And you'll just keep adding on more backlinks, more citations, and taking on all of that new business. So it really is worth it to get up to this number 1 spot. You will get a lot more traffic from that spot. But like I said, you're in a good spot too, being number 2 right here. So this is my company, Lobo Leads, and this is my phone number. And I know we discussed talking tomorrow a little bit more about this video, and if you have questions, I'd be happy to answer that. But I just wanted to take this time to thank you for watching, and I hope that it's helpful for you. And I'll talk with you tomorrow. Thanks.